Head over to Patreon and become a VIP member today.
What's up, everybody? Welcome, one and all, to Guns and Radio Shotcast. How's it going, Chris? You excited? Been a good Saturday?
Yeah, it's gonna be a good Saturday. I would say so. Weather's good here finally. No snow for now at least. We're good. We got fucking pelted a couple weeks ago with that shit. But
I know, dude. Last week we got pelted. Last week, man.
yeah, it was all oh man, literally, dude, it was insane.
So last week we were snowed in at this time last week, and then by Tuesday it was 65 degrees. I was wearing shorts and sitting around the house with the windows open.
Oh yeah, period. It's nice. It's like spring this week. Like yesterday, last couple of days have been like, in the positives. It's been like, +5, +6 Celsius, which would probably be like around like you're like almost 40 Fahrenheit, I guess.
Alexa, what is 5 degrees Celsius converted into a real measurement?
5 degrees Celsius is a temperature of 9 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go. It's 9 degrees.
9 Fahrenheit? No, that can't be. Hang on.
Yeah. I know she did that with kilometers the other day because I was trying to figure out, I was trying to convert something. I was like, convert this many kilometers into a real measurement. And she did.
5 Celsius is 41 Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay. Well, it's like 61 Fahrenheit here, so.
Oh, geez.
Alexa, it was 65 earlier. Alexa, what's 65 Fahrenheit converted into Celsius?
Almost 20.
65 Fahrenheit is 18.3333 Celsius.
You got like our own summer weather, man.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get over 60 in Canada, folks. And that's on like the hottest today.
Joke brought to you by our friends at Cheerios.
How great a breakfast joke.
Cheerios' favorite game to play.
I don't know, Alexa. What is it?
To refill your cereal bowl.
Aha. Tech Oats is the answer.
Thank you. That sucked.
For that joke that I didn't ask for.
Yeah.
Anyway. Wow, we're going off the rails already. Welcome.
We're just talking about weather like old people.
Hey, in my day.
We're at all the snow and still walk to school.
Day, the hottest days were like 95 and because by then global warming, We never had a 200-degree weather day in when I was a young.
We were never burnt alive.
We had oxygen, and you didn't have to pay for it. Anyway, welcome to Guns and Radio Shotcast.
Guns and Radio Shotcast.
Now, normally with it being Shotcast, I'd say we'll just dive right into the song because that's what we do on Shotcast rather than our normal podcast. Which, by the way, we had a great one this week, a sleeper episode because I didn't think Sosego would be such a fun episode. But yeah,
we had a good time discovering the one little bit of international flavor. We have Guns N' Roses that brought doing something in Portuguese, catering to their Brazilian fans. Live in Rio, the big worldwide reveal of the new GNR at that time.
Yeah. So now to wash the taste out of our mouths, we're going to have to do something completely different.
We're going
country. No, it was great. I'm just fucking around. So we're going, but last time we went country, we didn't prepare like we did when we watched the Dolly Parton episode. So I thought we got to prepare. We're not really country music fans, so we got to get in the mood for country music. That's all it is. Mm-hmm. So let's set the setting a little bit. First off, let's change the background.
Hey,
there we go. That's got a good little country music feel. I feel like I'm in a Budweiser commercial already, a Busch Light commercial.
It looks more Coors Light, those mountains, to be honest.
Oh yeah, Coors, that's the one.
Yeah. When your can is blue,
Oh yeah, do they still do that?
I think they still do that. I don't know. I don't drink beaver piss, so
yeah, I don't drink beaver piss either. So
Coors Light sucks. Ugh.
Yeah, well,
don't be talking
like that. Now we got country music fans listening right now. We got to be respectful. they're visiting us for the first time. So
Listen, if you diss PBR, they'll get pissed.
okay, well,
Or Miller High Life. You know, that's like the country beer. Miller High Life is I'll give you that.
I was gonna say Keystone's the
Keystone.
yeah. And I'm actually dipping Skull, not Zen this time. So
yeah. I mean,
just imagine I just took hang on. Imagine I just got me a big old dip of Skull in my lip like this right here. Howdy, fellas. Oh, well, there's one more thing we need if we're going to be real country. We got to put on our cowboy hats.
Hey, the cowboy hats are back.
Yeah, we missed the cowboy hats on our last country song.
Howdy, son.
Now we're ready. I feel like I'm in a country music mood right now, man.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I could dance a hoedown right now. We got our cowboy hats. We got our setting and everything. All right. Let's go country, Chris.
Let's do it, baby.
Oh, look. You ever notice all the redneck people had their mouths like this on South Park?
Yeah.
the two old guys from the episode where all the music sounds like shit. Them britches has had enough.
Oh, Steamy Ray Vaughan.
Yeah, Steamy Ray Vaughan.
He just goes up there, plays his guitar, and shits his britches.
Shits his britches.
I don't know why.
We gotta save them britches. Them britches. Anyway, now I'm ready for some country music.
She was sitting at a four-top with.
Before he started singing, I was about to say this sounds more like a power ballad than a country song.
A little bit, but once you get into it, it'll change a bit.
Now, so far, he's mentioning an automobile of some kind. So, I mean,
yeah, I do have the lyrics. We can read them out after.
Right.
A few of her friends working off the work week, couple drinks in. When that jukebox dime finally hit Paradise City, she was screaming every word like it was 87.
I was going to say she jumped on the bar and she showed me her titties.
Oh, no, that's our own cover we'll have to do later, our own reworking.
We're going to have to show this man how to write a GNR song. Okay?
Yeah, you need to have sex on mic and then put in the bridge.
Maybe that's going to happen in this. We don't know yet.
Well, actually, I did listen to this, so I don't once, but I don't remember. I don't know.
We can pretend you didn't know.
Yeah. I try.
They only know what we tell them. We don't got to tell them the whole truth. All right, here we go.
She caught me looking and laughing, singing along too.
I was about to start bitching because I thought that was an electronic drum, and I was about to be like, no. This is not country anymore. We're just going to have to change the background back and everything.
Pop country.
Don't put your electronics in country. Ain't nothing electric in country. Everything runs off a generator.
Runs off the well.
We have a beaver that runs on a
and they put up there governments, trying to promote their energy.
I ain't gonna let the government put no electricity in my house and watch me through the lights. No sirree.
Candles only here, bitch.
Hell no, boy. Outside, I'll tell you how I power my house. I hired this little Mexican fella, and I pay him $10 an hour, and he runs on a treadmill outside, and that's how I power my whole farm, y'all. Hell yeah. The name's Fernando or something. Lubus, I don't know.
Lubus.
I don't speak words of the language.
Lubius.
You got to be a real GNR fan to get that joke.
Smiled and spun across the room, made a beeline for the dance floor, pulling me by the hand, telling anyone who'd listen this is my favorite band, saying sweet.
I don't know, man. Every girl I ever met said that was her favorite band. I wasn't the first fella she danced with that night. You gotta watch them Gunner girls, man.
Was that her pickup line then?
Yeah, she came up to me and she's like, "Hey, you." And I was just sitting there with my bush, my Michelob.
My Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, sitting there with my Michelob. And I said, yes, ma'am. What do you need there, lady? And she said, I put a song on the jukebox. And I was like, I can see that. Is that Paradise Shitty song? I call it Paradise Shitty.
Paradise Shitty?
I call it Paradise Shitty because we don't do that rock and roll garbage down here. The only band we listen to is Flat and Scruggs.
Rascal Flatts. We only listen to Garth on CD. That's all he sells anymore.
You're not old enough to know that band, son.
Travis Tritt.
You obviously ain't as Caucasian defined as I am.
You listen to the band formerly known as the Dixie Chicks?
Now, we don't even talk about them, son. Now, come on now. You don't bring them up in front of a good old country feller like me. You better watch yourself, boy. I don't even know about you no more. Might have to take your cowboy hat away.
Well, fuck you, man.
I'm gonna start bringing up them girls, them anti, them girls that's responsible for 9/11. I ain't quite proved it yet, but I'm gonna figure it out.
What about Canada's own Shania Twain?
Now, come on now. Y'all trying to
Faith
claim
Hill?
the queen of country music here. Ain't none of them girls Canadian. They too pretty to be Canadian.
Well, she is Canadian, so suck it.
Yeah, she's too pretty to be Canadian. She just says that for tax purposes.
I doesn't say that on her birth certificate.
Anyway, let's get back in the song here about this dancing Jezebel. Down there at Randy's Pub. That's where I drink at Randy's. I like to drink here because Randy gets drunk and passes out, and then I can reach over the bar and get all the free beer I want. But don't tell everybody, because then everybody will be coming. We don't need a bunch of Yanks filling out the bar, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Them northern Yankee fellas. You know what I say about Yankees, don't you? Them Yankees is fine. Them Yankees is like hemorrhoids, man. If they come down and they go back up, they ain't so bad. But when they come down and stay down, they're a pain in the ass.
Play the fucking song. We're at the chorus, man.
Mine's all right, but have you heard Don't Cry?
Hell yeah.
Whoa, she knew every B-side, and I just sat and let her talk all night. Thank the whiskey for the tipsy dance she gave me.
Oh, now that's something I can get behind now. I got a few tipsy dances off of girls on whiskey before. I was mainly at this place called the Jiggle Hut. And, them girls do anything for $1. You'd be surprised. I swear, one of them bent over so deep, I took a look in there and I could see her past memories.
Okay. Sure. What are you, like a shaman living off the Indian Reserve or something?
Well,
you all doing peyotes in a teepee?
I don't know nothing about no peyote.
What do you run, an ayahuasca retreat or something?
But there may have been a little angel dust in that special cigarette she gave me.
Okay. This is news.
Down there, what did I say the name of that bar was? Jiggles, whatever. The
Was
titty
it
bar.
Randy's?
That was the joke. It was a titty bar. I said it. There we go. A lot of Morgan Whalen getting played down there. She gave me a strip tease to rich men across from Richmond. Had me in tears.
Oh my God.
I was about ready to cry, son. I tell you what, I'm tearing up right now just thinking about it.
That's okay.
Yeah, boy.
Well, she could have picked Luke Bryan to do a striptease. Did
Hell
she fix
yeah.
that?
Hey, listen, man, she knew all the good songs, okay? Salty Dog Blues.
Country Girl Shake It For Me, the most whitest song ever.
Yeah, that one. That's a good one, too. I don't know many bluegrass songs. Yeah, anyway.
Couple lucky strikes left from my lucky street. Thank the barkeeper keeping that patio open. Yeah, I could keep going. Thank God, and Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, I said that one time. I was at a bar one night and somebody played one of them Guns N' Roses songs, and I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the one where the guitar goes way, 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 way. That one, the one. And so anyway, old Sharon Jean was bartender that night, and I guess that song gets her a little worked up and everything. And she reached up, started pulling at my britches in front of everybody. And so yeah, we went in the men's room and gave it a special cleaning. And yeah, man, that's a pretty good night down at the bar. I was like that. And also, you know, one of them other boys put on a fucking song, one of them Guns N' Roses song. What was that song? Something about a general or some shit. And I'm gonna tell you, that motherfucking song was so terrible. I was trying to shoot pool with my buddy Waylon, and he was like,
Waylon Jennings?
Yeah, well, Waylon Jones. He's a little more poor than Waylon Jennings was. I mean, he could play a good country song on karaoke night if you wasn't listening. He had the best.
If you wasn't listening.
Oh yeah, man. He had the best. He had the best singing voice of anybody. I heard.
That means he's shit.
Hey man, if you were deaf, it was the best show you ever seen. But anyway, that song came on and he yelled up, jumped up, turn that shit off. And when he did, he wasn't looking, so I cheated at pool. I'll just say it.
What the fuck?
Won a whole 50 cents on that game. Had to go to church for repent.
She told me her daddy wore out that 2-side tape.
Oh man, so I had a girl daddy tried to wear me out one time.
What the fuck is going on?
I met her down at the trailer park and we went up to the loft in the barn. Took her up and had a little roll in the hay in the barn loft up there. Her daddy came out with a pitchfork. Started poking it through the boards in the barn, and then it came up and poked me in the asshole. So I jumped up, I yelled out a terrible scream. And he was like, "Boy, get on down here." And I wasn't gonna come down, but then he started throwing gasoline on the barn. And I went, "Oh shit, I know what's gonna happen next." So I jumped down. I'm trying to scurry away. This sumbitch chasing me on a 4-wheeler. I ain't never run so bad through South Hammond, Alabama in my whole life. Probably shouldn't have told where that was. Now everybody will know.
Oh, damn.
It was a preacher's daughter. Okay, I'll just say it. That was a good time. I was 19. She was 47. Yeah. Still a virgin.
I guess so.
Till old Rusty here got a hold of her.
Oh.
That's my name, Redneck Rusty.
Bronco had seen its better days, but it made it 200 miles, and we got a couple seats, knocking on heaven's door in the nosebleeds.
Yeah, and I was knocking on her boots in the top of that damn barn loft, if you know what I mean. Of course, till her daddy came up and poked me in the asshole with a pitchfork. That's a true story. That really happened there. I got the scars to prove it. You want me to show you real quick?
No, not at all. Let's listen to more of the song. I'm very sure.
Oh, all right. You mentioned out.
Seeing a deranged man's asshole is not on my list of things for today.
Screaming like it was 87. That's when she said, oh, sweet child of mine's all right, but have you heard, don't cry. Whoa, she knew every B-side, and I just sat and let her talk all night. Thank the whiskey for the tipsy dance she gave me.
Now I'm finding this a little unbelievable, and I'll tell you why. Ain't no feller gonna go to a bar, no matter what song a chick plays, and sit there and listen to her jabber on all fucking night. At some point, you're gonna be like, "Look, lady, you're gonna need to shut the hell up and just get in the truck, okay? I spent enough on beer."
Well, that's on you, man. I don't know.
Or we switch over to whiskey, and then this ain't happening.
Yeah, then you can't suck before whiskey dick, brother. That's a thing.
Hey, well, you can if you know what you're doing. See, I got an old trick. I use duct tape and a popsicle stick. And you can do anything as long as you got duct tape and a popsicle stick or a zip tie.
Geez.
A little. You gotta have a tire pump and a zip tie, and you can get anything done. I'll tell you right now, don't matter how big a girl she is.
Oh,
That's how I got old 2-ton Mabel, we used to call her. Okay.
Oh my goodness. What the
Make a couple lucky strikes left from my lucky street. Thank the barkeeper keeping that patio open. Yeah, I could keep going. Thank God, and Guns N' Roses.
And America.
And America, you damn right.
Sweet child of mine's alright, but have you heard? Don't cry. Whoa, she knew every B-side, and I just sat and let her talk all night.
That's where you messed up, son. You don't want to get them talking, okay? Everybody knows a woman don't like to talk too much.
No, they love to talk. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, I think you're thinking of a different kind of talking. That's after,
Yeah,
things.
well, I had a woman that didn't talk to me at all. Of course, she was deaf, but
Huh?
That was a pretty weird night. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not my best moment.
Hell, did you run into Marley Madeline or something?
Well,
Helen Keller?
well, I always thought she was a good-looking woman. She can't see you come in late. She can't hear you when you call her a bitch.
Huh?
What more could you want?
My God. Well,
Whiskey for the tipsy dance she gave me. Thank a couple lucky strikes left for my lucky streak. Thank the barkeeper keeping that patio open. Yeah, I could keep going. Thank God, and Guns N' Roses.
Well, there you go. Thank God and Guns N' Roses. With my whole redneck impression the entire time.
I thought it was going to be one bit. You made that last the whole goddamn thing. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, man. I'm glad that's over. That was killing my throat, dude.
I could tell after a while. I'm like, damn, man.
Oh, man. Goddamn. I had to do an impression on a whole show one time. I was a wrestler that was 101 years old.
Oh, jeez.
And bitching about how these kids don't do it like we did in the 1920s.
Yeah. This ain't catch as catch can, you asshole.
Yeah. So I did this voice right here. Like Stu Hart is what I was trying
Oh, yeah.
And then during the show, I was just constantly chugging milk and eating cheese the whole time.
Oh,
so
that just kills your diaphragm.
Well, that way my throat would get all phlegmy while I talk.
Yeah.
Give it a real gross sound. And
Yeah.
yeah, people still figured out it was me. Anyway, thank God and Guns N' Roses. It's in our rear view now, so we'll have to take our hats off for a second. You want to go first on this
I
one?
will go first on this one. I kind of prefer this one over GNRT from last week. I don't know. I feel like you get like good references in this one. I'm like, holy shit, someone actually referenced something other than, the main 5 songs that everyone fucking references. I'm like, I did like that line. You heard Sweet Child of Mine, but have you heard Don't Cry? I'm like, fuck yeah. Somebody's giving Don't Cry the recognition it deserves for the great song that it is. With that saying, it's pretty cool, man. It's a more slower song, but it's all right. I'll give this, I think last week we gave GNRT a 3. This will be just above it. I'll give it 3 1/4. This is one I would probably listen to here and there. A little more than, GNRT, because that's just about a t-shirt.
Yeah.
This is actually about, a hot girl who listens to good music, and we like hot women who listen to good music here. So
Oh, you're damn right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to agree with you, man. I do like this one better than GNRT because at least he referenced a few GNR songs. I will say I am taking off points because he could have threw us in like a little riff, like how when we did SR-71's Axl Rose, and they would throw in the Sweet Child riff as a part of the melody of the song. I feel like he could have give us something there, like a riff or some kind of even on the outro, some kind of little, even if it wasn't, but just a few notes of something recognizable But I'm still gonna give it a 3. I thought it was quite an enjoyable song. So good job to you.
Tyler Braden.
Yeah, Tyler Braden. Let's put our
This
hands
is
back.
first single off his debut album's coming out. I was just doing some research. This literally came out like a week ago, and this got sent our way somehow. So
Yeah, that was Jeff.
thank you, G-Dub, for sending this our way. I don't think he was a fan of it, but
well,
all right.
It got a 3 from us. So
Yeah, man, it's pretty decent. I'd listen to this again.
What'd you give it?
The 3 1/4, just a little bit above GNRT.
Okay, so 6 1/4 out of 10 ain't bad.
Yeah,
coming from us. So, what did you think there, now, fella? That's the important question. So now
yeah.
here. All right, now listen here, people. All right, I'm gonna need you to clean the shit out your ears and listen up real good now. If you look down here just a little bit further now, you're going to see there like a section with a bunch of words and comments down there. You just go on down there and you type up and say what you thought about it. Now, you ain't watching on the YouTube, and instead you might be listening in on one of the other podcasting platform radio things. Then you just go on your ass over to gunsandradio.com there, and you're going to see this doorway that'll lead your ass straight up into the barn that is our fucking Discord. So you come up in that barn now. We ain't going to poke you in the asshole with a pitchfork like I got poked the last time I was in a hayloft. But you know what? You come on up there. You join us in there. You get up in there real good, and you tell us what you thought about this here song, because we like to hear from you now. All right? So anyway, another thing I'm going to tell y'all is now, y'all be coming back here now on Tuesday. Because on Tuesday, this here show going to be live one more time now. You hear?
Woo, hell yeah.
There you hear, boy. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now listen up, son. I'm going to have to tell you. We're going to be listening to Queen Josephina or some shit by some band called Loaded that's fronted by the guy Doof Machina. And we're going to listen to him sing one of his songs off of his album the next time on that there Guns and Radio podcast. So you listen up real good. You better hit that little red button in the top there that says subscribe, so that you'll be notified when you get when we go live again. You get them notifications. There, you stay up to date and all that good stuff.
Yeah, boy.
Now go ahead, put your boots back on, because I'm gonna have to tell y'all get the hell on out of my cabin. So now, until next time, there. This is old Redneck Randy here.
And this is Chris Caputo. We'll see you guys Tuesday. More Guns and Radio goodness. Bon weekend, bitch.
All right, now get the fuck out, boy.